Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back, students. Here we have February, March 2022, paper 52, question number 3. So at a summer camp, an arithmetic test is taken by 250 children. The times taken to the nearest minute to complete the test were recorded. The results are summarized in the table. So here we have the interval, we have the group data. And as you can see, there are gaps between the data. You need to reduce the gap as well because the requirement is to draw a histogram. So here we have the corresponding frequencies 21, 30, 68, 86, and 45 respectively. So in order to make the histogram, the data must be made continuous. So we need to reduce the gaps over here. So as you can see that the difference between these values, 31 and 30 is 1, 46 and 45 is 1, 66 and 65 is 1, and 76 and 75 is 1. So 1 divided by 2, it will give you 0.5. So you need to subtract 0.5 from this value and add 0.5 to this value. And you will do the same thing for all the intervals over here. So we are taking the upper class boundary and the lower class boundary. So 0.5 till 30.5, 30.5 till 45.5, 45.5 till 65.5, 65.5 till 75.5, and from 75.5 till 100.5. And in order to make the histogram, on the vertical axis, we need the frequency density, and the formula for that is frequency divided by class width. So first of all, I'm going to mention the frequencies over here: 21, 30, 68, 86, and 45. And here we have the class width. So 30.5 minus 0.5, this first class width is 30. Then 45.5 minus 30.5, this is supposed to be 15. Then 65.5 minus 45.5, this is 20. Then 75.5 minus 65.5, the class width is 10. And then finally 100.5 minus 75.5, class width is 25. And the formula for finding the frequency density is frequency divided by class width. So 21 divided by 30, this is 0.7. 0.7, and then 30 divided by 15, this will give you 2. Then 68 divided by 20, this will give you 3.4. Then 86 divided by 10, 8.6. And then finally 45 divided by 25, this will give you 1.8. So on the next page, I have already made the histogram in order to save your time, because making the histogram and these graphs on iPad with this pen is a little bit time consuming. So I've already made the histogram over here. Okay, and on the horizontal axis, the scale is that one complete box which actually represents 5 small boxes. One complete box actually represents 10 minutes over here. So on the horizontal axis, my scale is 1 unit representing 10 minutes. And on the vertical axis, 1 unit, which is one complete box, 1 unit is actually representing 1 frequency density. So according to this scale, I have made the histogram. So always make the histogram or any graph with a sharp pencil, and just avoid the writing over there. Okay, so here you have your complete 4 marks. Then in the next part B says, state which class interval contains the median. Okay, so the median is basically the central value of the data. So since we know the fact that the total frequency is 250, so 250 over 2, 125. So we need to check which interval contains the 125th value. So for that purpose, we need to make a row for the cumulative frequency values, 21, and then add 30 to it, you will get 51. Then add 68 to it, 51 plus 68, this will give you 119. Then add 86 to it, it will give you 205. And then finally 250. So as we can see that 119 values are complete over here. So 125th value is supposed to lie in this interval 66 till 75. The class interval 66 till 75 contains the median. Even if you just state that 66 to 75, you will get your 1 mark. Part C says that given that an estimate of the mean time is 61.05 minutes, state what the feature of the distribution accounts for the median and mean being different. So when the mean and median and the mode, they all are equal, so the distribution is said to be symmetric. But when they are not equal, they are not symmetric, or you can say they are skewed. Okay, so you will just state the fact that distribution is skewed, means distribution is not symmetric, which means it is not symmetric. Or even if you just state the fact that it is not symmetric, or you just state the fact that it is skewed, you will get your complete 1 mark. Distribution is skewed, which means it is not symmetric. Symmetric or symmetrical, okay, both means the same. So this was question number 3, and this was worth 6 marks.